You guys are probably wondering why we're starting out this video in a video game, when I'm supposed to be talking about the reticle in the new Gideon Guardian 1 to 8 first focal plane. Well, I want to clue you into some of the main design principles behind the reticle and why we developed the reticle the way that we did. So, in a virtual game, I can show you that the problem with first focal plane reticles is actually true even in video games. So I don't have to talk bad about any other manufacturer's reticles, or we're just in a video game right now. We're just in virtual video game land. I'm not hurting anybody's feelings here, but I can show you, even in gray zone warfare, the problem with first focal plane LPVOs. There it is. Our first focal plane LPVO is at 1x magnification, and the middle of the reticle is totally gone. I have this sort of ring that I can use that draws my eye to the center of the reticle, but I don't really know if I'm going to make accurate hits until I zoom in. Let's go to 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x. Ah, there's the middle of the optic. There's the middle of my reticle, and now I know where to aim for those precise shots. This is true both in gray zone warfare and also in real life. There are a lot of first focal plane LPVOs out there that have great features at 5 power or 6 power for shooting at a distance. My arms are getting tired in this game. Can you believe how realistic this is? Look up in the top left. There's a little icon that says, my arms are tired. But when I go to 1 power, the middle of the reticle is gone. So I come up here and try to do some fast transition drills, you know, like an El Presidente. It's me versus these 3 silhouette targets. You feel how slow that is, how uncertain it is once the middle of the reticle is totally gone? I'll switch out weapons here, and let's go with a second focal plane reticle. Check our gun, make sure it's loaded, we're chambered. The quad stack Schmeisser magazine is pretty cool. Alright, so, and we're at semi-auto. So, compare with a second focal plane. See how the middle of the reticle is always there? The reticle is always the same size no matter what magnification I'm at. I can do these transitions a lot easier. I missed that guy. And we can come up and see, yeah, see how I pulled that one low right? That's the problem with first focal plane versus second focal plane, not just in video games, but also in real life. In real life, what happens is you tend to have guys that will say, well, what you need to do is you need to get daylight bright reticle illumination. So you have something like this fiber optic, red dot in the middle of the reticle, and we're going to just run it like a red dot, right, at 1x. But the problem is that you need super bright illumination to do that, and that illumination costs a lot of money. That's the sort of illumination you get in your Night Force attackers, in your Vortex 1 to 10 Gen 3. I'm mentioning these scopes because they're awesome scopes. They are also over $2,000. We're not going to do that to you. So, the Gideon Guardian first focal plane reticle was designed to be usable at 1x without having to turn illumination all the way up, without expensive daylight bright diffractive reticle illumination. You can use it at 1 power anyway, and you don't have to worry about the middle of that reticle disappearing like you do even in this game, where the middle of the reticle is just gone. Oh yeah, you want to see something kind of cool? Watch this. It models hide over bore. Haha, isn't that neat? Alright, let's get out of the video game, go to real life, and I'll see you on the actual firing range.